Well, good afternoon. And it's it was a scorching hot Sunday, but we've now got some cloud cover which has taken it down to a more reasonable temperature. So I thought I'd come out. Squidding, disgraceful, but very cool, very nice. Legs out, little boat with shoes on, and the main reason for that is because I'm going to go to the beach. But first of all, I thought I'll shoot up over the flyover. Someone did ask about the screen. I fitted a new screen. It's a Puig touring screen, I believe. Puig for Puig, or Puig, pronounce it how you want. But I thought I'd come over the flyover and give a demonstration of it. And I've had to add this little screen here because it was swirling about just on the top of my head, which is alright if I ducked a little bit. But you do look a bit more of a twat, being that I'm half naked, going along with your head ducked down. But now it's just going over the top of my head. There's no swirl, there's no dirty air, and I think the combination there is the fact that I've put that small screen on, and you can adjust this screen not by much. There's 4 holes, I'll show you. So that brings it up about 20 mil. Because I was doing all right with just the extension screen on the top, the little one. What are we doing then? But then to get it off the top of my head, I had to adjust this at an angle that I considered ugly looking. I mean, it's no swan by any means of the imagination, but it didn't look right. It was I had to stick it out forwards. So it was sort of jutting out and up a little bit taller, but because I found that I could adjust this, well, I didn't see that when I first put the screen on, I don't know. Yeah, because I found that was adjustable, it meant I could just tuck that little screen back down. There's a pavement there somewhere. Yeah, just tuck that screen just a little bit down and into the main screen, which is much more aesthetically pleasing. If the NC700 was ever aesthetically pleasing, it's made much better by a massive screen with a little screen on the top of it. So yes, I'm 5'10", 5'9", something like that, and that's what I found. Puig touring screen, and I just needed to adjust it up. There's the adjustments. There's a hole underneath there. As I say, it goes up from there to there, so about 15-20 mil, and it was just enough because this was actually sort of stuck out weirdly like that, whereas now with that adjustment I can bring it down and into the screen, and it's much more pleasing to the eye. It's the wrong tint obviously, but it makes all the difference. So there you go. If you're my size or taller, you're probably going to want an extension on your Puig touring screen. But if indeed you're smaller than me, if you put it up onto that top adjustment, you'll get away with it. And it does make a world of difference which screens are meant to do. Oh, it's a lot better when you're moving. So there you go. A sound investment, in my opinion, a sound investment to get more wind protection, but there is slight adaptations. As I say, without the extension, that was quite a violent, turbulent wind on the top of my head. That's what she said. But as soon as the extension was put on, it was fine, and it is fine, and you probably can't hear any wind noise at all. Or if you can, you've got exceptional bat-like hearing. But there you go. That's my review after having the Puig touring screen on my NC700x for about a month, something like that, and that's the way it will stay, and it will offer massive protection in the winter against rainstorms and such like. Unfortunately now it's stopping that breeze hitting my torso, which is making me cook slightly. But you can't complain, can you? You can't. Well, we've got a lack of water down the south, but apart from that, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Anyway, that's enough from me. There's my little mini review. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. If you want to leave a comment, you know where it is. And I'll catch you again. Ta-ra.